Welcome to Boulder, Colorado, and a Rocky Mountain high. Folsom Field, one of the most beautiful settings in sports. Ralphie is out there looking to run over somebody, and the Buffaloes are fired up and ready today. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. Canes will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Colorado's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, it's just hold your breath time, Kirk. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him, and there aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for him.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Grab down the middle. It's Russell. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They'll try the right here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has a great instinct.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, you talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
The Hurricanes will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Pulls it in. It's Russell. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Short completion there, second down coming up. They're going to run it here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Canes. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Man, the key there is the defender gets his hands on the football, just knocks it up in the air. At that point, it's a free ball. Anybody can get it. but the concentration to come down with the interception and then the speed to be able to take it into the end zone. Just great focus and concentration.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one sails out of the back of the end zone for the touchback. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Russell. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And the Buffaloes line up on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Makes the catch. It's Russell. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running back has it on the screen now. And they're finally able to stop him, but great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on.
Touchdown, Buffaloes. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Hand off to the back. Fights through a tackle.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The Hurricanes bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Makes a quick catch. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the receiver's got it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Buffaloes will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Ball handed off. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
They'll tackle him out across the 20. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And now the running back's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Canes look to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. He hands it off from the gun. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
The pass rush closing in. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Oh, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Long enough and good.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time,
it's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Front over the middle. It's Russell.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Buffaloes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Going the other way, can they stop him? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game.
That makes the score Miami 17.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Colorado Buffalo will take over 1st and 10.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Buffaloes will kick it off to begin the second half.
Miami 17, Colorado 7.
And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Trying to build on a positive first half for this offense to see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. High completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Grab down the middle. It's Miller. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Colorado, 13.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
There's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here?
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. That run moves the ball across the 40.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
He finds his target. He has the first. Brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Caught over the middle. It's Russell. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Buffs. They jump in front here in the 4th. Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Yeah, I mean, here we are in the fourth quarter. It makes total sense to go for this 2-point play to tie this game up. Unable to execute and get it done, so now the pressure shifts to their own defense to come up with a stop to get the ball back.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the pass is incomplete. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Canes will line up to punt it away. Bringing it back, it's Miller. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Everyone moves the ball across the 40.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space. Incompletion
makes it second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Ball carried by the Raiders.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Quick spin on the run. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Offense seems to be taking their time here to be able to get into field goal range with a chance to take the lead. Just be very smart, in my opinion, with the play calling and the awareness of that clock.
And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Hard running through a tackle. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's on for his fifth punt of the day now. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Short pass finds the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Incompletion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. With the catch, it's Russell. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Buffaloes will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A gain makes it second and medium. They'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Buffaloes with first and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. Man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Oh, what a play here to take the lead by this defense. You expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line, and that's exactly what this defender did here.
Going after, not quite through. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, reserve this lead. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. First down. They're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And this time it's complete. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. Well, that's college football. You're going to have your highs and lows. They had big expectations today, Kirk. They just fall short. Couldn't get it done.
Well, Chris, we sat down and talked to them, and you're right. They put a lot into this game. I think they were very confident that they had everything that it took to be able to win this football game. And now they're going to have to put this one behind them, learn from the mistakes, move forward, and still have a great season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.